Got my back. UFC Fight Night, BONFIM versus Brown has just ended. First fight night, Zach versus Jackson McVeigh. McVeigh had a very good first round. He was working in the clinch against with good elbows. Actually ended up dropping Zach Reese one point in that first round. And then Zach Reese just started taking him down. That was pretty much the end of the fight. He just submitted him in the second round. Easy got rear naked choke. No struggle. Next fight, Dan Marcos versus Miles Johns. Now, Miles Johns is coming off a loss against, I forgot, some Brazilian dude. They fought a Rob Font. He was undefeated for he fought Rob Font. But yeah, he lost to him his last fight, arguably a robbery. Marcos, actually, I think he lost his last fight to Montel Jackson. So both come off a loss, you know. And Marcos was a good the entire fight. Johns just couldn't get started. He couldn't get on the inside, nothing. Marcos didn't let him get anything off. And second round, he submitted him. And yeah. Now it's I think it's like 2 losses in a row for Miles Johns. So it's not really looking good for his UFC career right now. It's not. I ain't gonna lie, I skipped this fight here. Denise Gomez versus Chiefs of Pence. I skipped this fight. I didn't give 2 fucks about it. Next, we got Josh Hockett versus Max Gimenez. Now, Hockett was just on the Contender Series a couple months ago. And he had won his fight there, of course. Made his debut and just beat this Brazilian dude. And, boy, we got a bootleg Kobe Covington here, man. He talks crazy. He's one of those people, man, you know. And he called out Walter Walker. He called out Walter Walker, but hey, good luck with that, man. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. He's actually get submitted in the first round. Skipping this one. Next, we got Hannah Barcels versus Ricky Simone. Now, this is a really good fight. Simone come off a knockout win against Javid Basharat last time out. Or actually, he beat Cameron Simon last time. I said Cameron Simon. Cameron Smotherman last time out. And that's 2 wins in a row right there. And now he's coming in against Barcels, who just beat Cody Garbrandt, who's someone, I'll say Barcels is on somewhat of a career resurgence right now, you know. And him beating Simone was he's on a 4-fight win streak now. And yeah, good for him. The first round was very close, you know. It could have gone either way. And then the last 2 rounds, obviously Barcelos. Simone just couldn't get started. The kicks were too much for him. The pressure was too much for him. And yeah. Next, you got Jamal Aaron versus Hyder Emil. Now, of course, Emil's come off his first loss to Jose Delgado. And yeah, he came into this fight just being aggressive like how he usually is, and that did not end well for him. He's got first round, he did really good in the first round, but that second round he was gassed. Because I honestly noticed he was gassed like in the first round, man. And I just knew that the takedowns from Emerson just be like a big effect on the fight and Emil himself, you know. And he got really tired and he just kept getting taken down, couldn't stop it. So good one for Jamal Emmers, you know. Next you got this is definitely like one of my I guess you could say favorite fight to the entire card. Chris Leroy Duncan versus Marco Tulio. Now Tulio has a lot of hype on his name. He had just beat Trayshawn Gore, beat him in a war, you know. And a lot of people start putting hype on his name because I think he's like some fighters do whatever. I forgot what it is. And first round, Duncan started to pick one. He landed a spinning elbow that had split the middle of his face bad. And in the second round, he hit him with a spinning back fist, hurt him real bad. And then the right hand just sat him down. That was it. Dude, that final punch that he landed, oh my God. Dude. I usually sometimes I always sit there and say those final punches are like necessary, but Jesus Christ, dude, that was bad, dude. That fight could have stopped way before that, but hey, that's just the way it goes, man. Next you got Chris Padilla versus Ismael BONFIM. Now BONFIM is weighed about like 6 pounds, I think. BONFIM, yeah, he just got pretty tired in this fight. He got really gassed after the first round. It was pretty much wraps. Padilla took over and started beating the shit out of him. Let's get ground pound. And then when he got his back, man, that was pretty much it. BONFIM was just too tired and he just couldn't do anything. Next, you got Yoros Medic versus Muslim Sadikov. Now, Sadikov had just beat, what was his name again? I forgot his fucking name, but it was some dude from the PFL that came to the UFC and had got robbed against Renat Fakhdinov. Carlos Leal. And he had a big one of Carl's layout, knocked him out pretty bad in the first round. Medic just, I think it was come off winning against somebody else, so I forgot who he was though. And Mesh just came in there, just boy. I felt bad for this old man, man. He just landed a good right hand, and then after that was pretty much wraps. Sakov went down, and he couldn't defend himself, man. That was the end of the fight. Going for US Medic, and I think Sakov, it might be time to retire, you know. He's getting a little too old for this shit. Next, you got Justin Morales versus match now. Morales had just won the Ultimate Fighter against some 10-0 dude. This is, I guess you could say, this is technically his UFC debut, but he did fight in the UFC arena, to be fair. But you could really say it's his UFC debut. I don't know, but Morales wins also. He won the Ultimate Fighter last time out. Machinella just beat Jimmy Flick. Is that his damn name? And Snatch tried to take him down, and Morales just him with the guillotine, and that was pretty much it. Justin Morales went to his UFC debut, and boy, I can't see him get some better competition, you know. That was probably that was a really good one right there for him. And next we got Gary BONFIM versus Randy Brown. I agree with the stoppage. I mean, Brown was pretty much out, dude. He was out. That fight was done for. He was not going to recover from that knee right there. Like, even if he did cover up right there, and I just can't see how he could have possibly recovered. He probably got knocked out ground pound because BONFIM was on his way up to land that ground pound. But I'm just more mad at, like, bro, we really got BONFIM about to be, he's already a ranked fighter, and that's supposed to give you more good ranked competition. And I still think he lost to fucking Wonder Boy. Well, hey, man, that's it for the card. Good fight card, whatever. I'll be back for next week. I'm just hoping I could be more interject for next week's card because this shit just... Those last two cards, man, it's been hard to watch them, man. But yeah, on that note, man, I'm out, man. Peace. See y'all next week. For UFC, whatever. I forgot the number. But yeah, see y'all for that card. Peace.